Welcome to Lesson 3.4. In this lesson, we will delve into the integral components of civil trials, judgments, decrees, and orders. These judicial instruments not only signify the conclusion of disputes, but also serve as the foundation for the enforcement of legal rights. Judgments, decrees, and orders represent the judicial reasoning and decisions made during a civil trial. Understanding their definitions, distinctions, and applications is essential for effectively navigating civil litigation. Judgments, decrees, and orders represent the judicial reasoning and decisions made during a civil trial. Understanding their definitions, distinctions, and applications is essential for effectively navigating civil litigation. Definitions and distinctions. Judgment. A judgment, as defined under Section 2 of 9 of the CPC, is the formal reasoning provided by a judge for their decision. It serves as the basis for a decree and includes 1. A concise statement of facts. 2. Issues raised during the trial. 3. Legal reasoning applied. 4. The final decision or relief granted. For instance, in a property dispute, the judgment might explain why the court upholds or dismisses the plaintiff's ownership claim. Decree. Under Section 2 of the CPC, a decree is the formal expression of an adjudication that conclusively determines the rights of the parties. Key features include 1. It is passed after the judgment. 2. It conclusively decides rights. 3. It is executable. For example, in a money recovery suit, a decree might direct the defendant to pay $1,000 to the plaintiff with interest. Order. An order, as defined under Section 2 of 14 of the CPC, is any court decision that does not amount to a decree. Orders may arise at any stage of the suit and are not always appealable. For example, an order granting adjournment or directing document submission is not conclusive. Distinctions. Here's a summary of how these terms differ. 1. Judgment explains the reasoning behind the decision. 2. Decree is the formal expression of rights and is executable. 3. Order is a formal decision but not necessarily conclusive or appealable. Types of decrees: preliminary and final preliminary decree. A preliminary decree, defined under Section 2 of the CPC, decides specific rights without fully disposing of the suit. For instance, in a partition suit, a preliminary decree declares co-owners' shares but does not divide the property. In an accounts suit, it directs parties to render accounts before determining amounts payable. Landmark case. In Phul Chand v. Gopal Lal, the Supreme Court ruled that preliminary decrees conclusively decide specific rights and cannot be reopened later. Final decree. A final decree resolves all issues in the case and is fully executable. Examples include, in a partition suit, the final decree divides property as per the preliminary decree. In an accounts suit, it directs payment of a determined amount. Landmark case, Venkata Reddy v. Pethi Reddy, clarified that final decrees are appealable and binding unless set aside. Composite decree. Composite decrees combine preliminary and final elements. For instance, in a suit for possession and mesne profits, the decree may grant possession, final, while directing an inquiry into mesne profits, preliminary. Practical examples. Let's look at real-life scenarios. 1. Judgment example. In a breach of contract case, the judgment explains why the plaintiff is entitled to damages based on evidence and legal reasoning. 2. Preliminary decree example. In a partnership dissolution suit, a preliminary decree declares partners' shares, leaving asset division for later. 3. Final decree example. In a property dispute, the final decree grants possession to the rightful owner. 4. Order example. An order directing the plaintiff to pay additional court fees due to incorrect valuation. Common mistakes to avoid. Here are some common errors. 1. Misinterpreting preliminary decrees, assuming they are final and executable without further proceedings. 2. Confusing orders with decrees. Treating interim orders as final adjudications can lead to procedural missteps. 3. Overlooking appeal rights. Failing to appeal preliminary decrees when they conclusively determine rights. Conclusion. Judgments, decrees, and orders are the cornerstone of civil adjudication. By understanding their distinctions and practical applications, legal practitioners can navigate cases effectively and ensure compliance with procedural requirements. Thank you for attending this session. In the next lesson, we will explore interim orders and injunctions, focusing on their importance and application in civil trials. See you in the next lecture. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more valuable legal insights and updates. youtube.com/prolegalminds. If you have any legal questions or need assistance, visit us at prolegalminds.com to connect with our expert team. We're here to help you navigate the complexities of the law with confidence. Stay informed, stay empowered. See you in the next session.